He said, they prophesied to you false vision and divination. I mean, it's out of their own mind. It's like a fortune teller or something. You know what I mean? Like they're psychic or something. Because they ain't dealing with the Most High. That's what he's telling you. They're not dealing with the Most High. That's why he said, in a thing of not, in a thing of nothing. Hear what he said? A thing of nothing. Worthless. But what they saying? In the deceit of their heart, the deceit of their own mind. He's saying, therefore thus say the Most High concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name. He said, and I sent them not. He said, I ain't send them. Yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. They say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. By sword, this is what he say, by sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. You understand? I mean, he's telling you, look, let me give you an example. What's to come, so you know, without a shadow of a doubt. They teaching you this? 2 Ezra 15 and 14. No, they can't teach you this because they say the Apocrypha is not canon. And it's part of the original King James 1611 Bible. I have it right here. See the King James 1611 Bible? King James 1611 Bible. Let's see what's in the original King James 1611 Bible. Then you can make the choice of believing them or not believing them. I'm going to look at the context. And we're going to find out in the beginning of all the books that's in the Bible. You're going to see what's there. You see? See right there in the middle where it says the Apocrypha. Hopefully you can see that. You see that? The original King James 611 Bible. 14 books that the Protestants took out of the Bible. That's why you don't have 66 books. But in those 66 books, even using that alone, it's still enough for salvation. Straight up. But look what's going to happen. This prophecy, when you read this Bible and you hear what the Most High said going to happen, it's going to happen. Not what man say going to happen. That's what y'all caught up on. Y'all like to hear man speak. That's why you hear the word. Y'all not used to hearing the scriptures. That's why you would run to someone that's just talking a lot and hear them talk. That's why he's talking about you. You think about going to be peace. Get peace out of this. 2 Ezra 15, 14. It says, woe means destruction. Get peace out of destruction. It said, to the world and them that dwell therein. We in this world. This prophecy. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, drawing near. But they saying the sword and famine shall not touch you, right? Keep that in mind. He said the sword and destruction draweth near. Right? It said, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. Modern day swords is guns. Just showing you that they lying to you. But there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. Hear that? Coming in people's houses. And uproars amongst the people. It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. Listen at this. They're not going to regard their kings or princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their own power. In their power. Because the people outnumber the governments. This is what's going to happen. A man shall desire to go into a city. This is martial law. What we just read about is racial wars. Every man's hand against his neighbor. Now it's talking about martial law. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. They're going to cut off your boundaries of going from one city to another city. Listen. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. You hear that? Men gonna be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Ain't gonna be no sword. You know, what they say? They telling you lies, man. In the name of the Most High. The sword shall not come near you. You hear what it said? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. This gonna happen. And spoil their goods. I mean, they're going to be robbing people of everything they have because of the lack of bread. But they telling you that the famine shall not come near you. because of the lack of bread. How much does a loaf of bread cost? That's real cheap, right? And of great tribulation, all the rioting and the pillaging that's going to be happening on the earth at this time, it says, look, behold, said the Most High. He said, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the east, from the south, from the east, and Lebanon's, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them, to the children of Israel. Hear that? Because of lack of food, that's that famine. You've been lied to. Like as they do yet this day. Unto who? Unto my chosen. Unto the children of Israel. We are the chosen of the Most High. So will I do also. Hear what he said? That's the Most High. Y'all be concerned about us, but you got to be concerned about the Most High. He said that's what he's going to do. Hear what it said? Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen. That's the 12 tribes of Israel. So will I do also. And recompense in their bosom, said the Most High Power. See, my right hand, who is a MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI, shall not spare the sinners. Those that break the Most High commandments, his laws. And my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. You hear that? You're going to be killing people. That's what it says. The sword shall not cease. I mean, it ain't going to never stop. It ain't going to stop over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. The fire has gone forth from his wrath and hath consumed the foundations of the earth and the sinners like straw that is kindled. Hear that? You're going to be burning people up. Woe, it said destruction to them that sin. You think the Most High wrote 613 laws and y'all going to find a way not to do them? And keep not my commandments, said the Most High. You say, woe, destruction to them that sin. And keep not my commandments, said the Most High. I will not spare them. Don't believe the hype. The Most High loved the sinner, but he hates the sin. You hear what he said? Woe to them that sin. That's why he said you preachers been lying. I mean, they speak of the deceit of their own mind, man. He said, woe, destruction to them that sin and keep not my commandments. He crying, hollering at you, said the Most High. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary, so the Most High know of all them that sin against him. When you sin against him. And therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. That's what he said. For now the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For the Most High shall not deliver you. Why? Because ye have sinned against him. Come on. Can't get no clearer than that. Thus say the Most High. Going back to Jeremiah 14:15. Therefore thus say the Most High. Jeremiah 14:15. Therefore thus say the Most High concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not. Yes, they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. You know what they saying? You're going to be all right. All you got to do is call on the name of Jesus. You're going to be all right. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed, as we just read about. That's prophecy, what we just read. And the people to whom they prophesy shall be cast out in the streets of Jerusalem because of the famine and the sword. People you prophesying to, the people that you prophesying them lies to, they're going to be cast out into the street. Because of the famine, the food shortage, there's no food. Like I said, lack of bread and great tribulation. And a sword. And they shall have none to bury them. Them, their wives, nor their sons, nor their daughters. For I will pour their wickedness upon them. You hear that? That's why he said, woe to them that sin. He said, going to pour their wickedness upon them. Therefore thou shalt say this word unto them. Let mine eyes run down with tears night and day, and let them not cease. For the virgin daughter of my people is broken with a great breach, with a very grievous blow. That's what the Most High let you know, man. It's a great blow. that we have created against ourselves before the Most High. You don't miss out on nothing, man. You see everything. Jeremiah 20th chapter. That's why it's about changing. Finding out what's right and doing what's right. Jeremiah 20. Let's look at verse 1. Now Pashur, the son of Emer the priest, who was also chief governor in the house of the Most High, heard that Jeremiah prophesied these things. Then Pashur smote Jeremiah the prophet and put him in the stocks that were in the high gate of Benjamin, which was by the house of the Most High. Smote Jeremiah, man, and put him in prison. Put him in stocks. You know, that's some stocks like they put your hands in something in the wood and locked you up, man. And it came to pass on the morrow that Pashur brought from forth Jeremiah out of the stocks. Then said Jeremiah unto him, the Most High have not called thy name Pashur, but Magor Mishabib. But thus said the Most High, behold, I will make thee a terror to thyself. Yeah, that Most High is cold, ain't he? He said he's going to make him a terror to himself. And all thy friends, everyone that follow you, all your friends, he said, and they shall fall by the sword of their enemies. Thus say the Most High. So they're going to fall by the sword of their enemies, and thine eyes shall behold it. So you're going to see this. And I will give all Judah into the hand of the king of Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar. And he shall carry them captive into Babylon, and shall slay them with the sword. Hear that? And that's what happened to us. We went in captivity under the Babylonians for 70 years. Moreover, I will deliver all the strength of this city, and all the labors thereof, and all the precious things thereof, and all the treasures of the kings of Judah will I give into the hand of their enemies. Hear that? Everything we have, he said, I'm going to give it to the hand of our enemies, which shall spoil them, rob us of everything, and take them, and carry them to Babylon, carry us into captivity to Babylon. And thou, Pashur, and all that dwell in thine house shall go into captivity, and thou shalt come to Babylon, and there thou shalt die. So you're going to die in captivity under the Ethiopians, under King Nebuchadnezzar, or his son, Belshazzar. He said, and thou shalt come to Babylon, and there thou shalt die, and shalt be buried there, thou and all thy friends. You hear that? All his friends to whom thou hast prophesied lies. Y'all better hear what he's saying. Jeremiah 28. Jeremiah the 28th chapter. Let's start at verse 1. And it came to pass the same year, in the beginning of the reign of Zedekiah, king of Judah, the southern tribes, generally Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, in the 4th year, and in the 5th month, that Hananiah, the son of Azur, the prophet, which was in Gibeon, spake unto me in the house of the Most High, in the presence of the priests and of all the people, saying, thus speaketh the Most High power of hosts, the power of Israel, saying, I have broken the yoke of the king of Babylon. See, I've broken the yoke of king of Babylon. Within 2 full years will I bring again into this place all the vessels of the Most High's house, that Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, this Ethiopian king, Nebuchadnezzar, brought us into captivity for 70 years. So we tell him in 2 years he gonna do this. That'll be the 68th year. That Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, took away from this place. He's gonna take all the vessels that Nebuchadnezzar took out of Israel and carried them to Babylon, carried all our vessels to Babylon. And I will bring again to this place Zechariah, the son of Jehoiakim, king of Judah, with all the captives of Judah that went into Babylon, said the Most High. For I will break the yoke of the king of Babylon. So I'm going to break his yoke from off of us, and we're going to come out of captivity under the Ethiopians or Cushites or Babylonians. Then the prophet Jeremiah said unto the prophet Hananiah, in the presence of the priests, and in the presence of all the people that stood in the house of the Most High. Even the prophet Jeremiah said, no, I ain't saying that. He didn't say that. They added that in there. They strictly added that in there. The Most High so do. The Most High perform thy words which thou hast prophesied, to bring again the vessels of the Most High's house, and all that is carried away captive from Babylon into this place. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears. Hear what I got to say to you, Jeremiah's telling them. And in the ears of all the people, in the ears of all the people, what he's going to say. The prophets that have been before me, before Jeremiah, and before thee, and before you, of old prophesied both against many countries. The prophets prophesied against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Just like I just prophesied from 2 Ezra 15:14 down, the things that's going to happen. Prophecy is things that's going to happen in the future. You just heard it. The prophet which prophesied of peace. Listen, the prophet that prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Most High has truly sent him. Right? Then Hananiah the prophet took the yoke from off the prophet Jeremiah's neck and break it. He took the yoke off of Jeremiah's neck and broke it. And Hananiah spake in the presence of all the people, saying, thus say the Most High, even so will I break the yoke of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, from the neck of all nations, within the space of 2 full years. And the prophet Jeremiah went his way. So it said, 2 years, I'm going to release you from captivity. I'm going to break that yoke from off all of us, we the children of Israel, neck, right? He said, go and tell Hananiah, saying, thus say the Most High, thou hast broken the yokes of wood. So you've broken the yokes of wood, but thou shalt make for them yokes of iron. Wow. So you broken the yoke of wood, so, but you're going to make for us yokes of iron. For thus say the Most High power of hosts, the power of Israel. You hear that? He the power of hosts, mean army of angels. He the power of Israel, the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel. I have put a yoke of iron upon the neck of all these nations, that they may serve Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and they shall serve him. And I have given him the beast of the field also. Listen. Why is the Most High able to say this? Because when you understand Daniel's 4:17, thus say the Most High, this matter is by the decree of the watchers, Daniel's 4:17, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living, we the living, may know, that you may know, that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the bases of men. Like it is today. He set up over these kingdoms the bases of men. So he's telling you, whether you hear it from Beth, he's telling you. Going back to Jeremiah 28. Verse 14 again. But thus say the Most High power of hosts, the power of Israel. See that? And it's so different when you look at Luke 1:68, Luke the first chapter, the 68th verse, he's still going to say in the New Testament that he's the power of Israel. Blessed be the Most High power of Israel. Luke 1:68, first chapter, 68th verse. Blessed be the Most High power of Israel. For he hath visited and redeemed his people. You see? And that raised up in horn, that's a power of salvation, power from the authority for us. His people, the 12 tribes of Israel, in the house of his servant David. See, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, who had the spirit of a MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI, which have been since the world began, that we, the 12 tribes of Israel, should be saved from our enemies. Now, you understand this, because I see people, they be like, everybody is the enemies. Like we have enemies that, you know, sold us as bondmen and bondwomen. But that's not what it said. How do you put everybody into that? That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. To perform the mercy promised to our fathers. Was mercy promised to the fathers of all these other nations? Or was it promised to Abraham, to Isaac, to Jacob? And not Esau, or not Ishmael, or not any other sons that Abraham had. But to Abraham, to Isaac, to Jacob, to the 12 tribes of Israel, to perform the mercy, which is not getting something you do deserve to get. Promised to our fathers, that's our forefathers. And to remember his holy covenant. Come on. His holy covenant was with who? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to the 12 tribes of Israel until this day. The oath which he swore to our father Abraham, see? That he would grant unto us. That us is the 12 tribes of Israel, period. Because he say the power of Israel in verse 68. Come on. That he would grant unto us that we being delivered out of the hand of our enemies. Now who's in captivity under the hand of their enemies, if it's not we the Israelites? Might serve him without fear. Hear that? In holiness, we know holiness and righteousness, dealing with what? Following the commandments of the Most High, following the laws of the Most High, that we may follow him in holiness and righteousness before him all the days of our life. That's clear. You know, how you get anybody else in that? That this day is in captivity with the children of Israel. They were bondmen and bondwomen. Make it make sense. They've been in captivity with us. They us, even though they're not us, but they still us. And they fit just what that just said right there. From Most High said, he the power of Israel. Come on, a lot of people have been lied to. I don't know what their get down is, what they're doing it for, but it is what it is. I mean, it's going to be a remnant of every nation going to the kingdom, but their position's not going to be the same. And if you don't make that known, it's no spiritual Israelite. Can I be a spiritual Chinese? I did a lesson on that. Can I be a spiritual Chinese and Japanese? Huh? Make it make sense. Come on. But, you know, you have those it might be a money thing. I don't know what it is, but it could be just, you know, they are a Gentile. Maybe they're a Gentile themselves or another nation themselves, looking like us. I don't know. I don't know what the reason why it's for, but, you know, we got to tell the truth, straight up. And I'm going to tell you, when you see that word all, it means a certain number. You got to go beyond what you see in the present time. Go back to the time, the original meanings of these words. And you'll see that it won't coincide with a lot of meanings that you have today. So they changed them up. And you go by whatever you can find to fit your theology. You better look at it again. All means a certain number, not everybody. Come on. Let's go into it. Jeremiah 28. Verse 14 again. But thus say the Most High, power of hosts, power of army of angels, the Most High power of Israel. You see that? Show me where the Most High said, I'm the power of every nation. Like people try to bring every nation into this. He's making it clear. We just read it in Luke 1:68. Now we're reading it here and all throughout the Bible. It's going to let you know. He the power of Israel. The power of Israel. I have put a yoke of iron upon the neck of all these nations. Hear that? That means they're going to cast captivity. Like we was in captivity. That they may serve Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. When the Babylonians was in power, rulership and authority, had their salvation on this earth. And they shall serve him. And I have given him the beast of the field also. Say, then said the prophet Jeremiah unto Hananiah the prophet, hear now, Hananiah, the Most High have not sent thee. Hear that? Now he ain't sent a lot of these prophets and preachers that claim to be of the Most High in this day. The Most High have not sent thee, but thou makest this people to trust in a lie. And that's a lot of you preachers out there. You making these people to trust in a lie. Therefore, thus say the Most High, behold, I will cast thee from off the face of the earth. This year shalt thou die. See what he said? Say, I'm going to cast you from off the face of the earth, meaning I'm going to kill you. Say, this year shall ye die, because thou hast taught rebellion against the Most High. You know how you teach rebellion against the Most High? When you teach something that's not really the truth, that's rebellion against the Most High. So Hananiah the prophet died the same year in the 7th month. Play with the Most High. Jeremiah 29 and 21. You lying preachers, you lying teachers, you lying prophets, call yourself prophets. Jeremiah 29, 21. Thus say the Most High power of hosts, the power of Israel. Here it is again. How you gonna get by that? If you're the power of Israel, and how is everybody, all you gotta do is just keep the commandments as you say, and call on the name of Jesus or whatever name you use pertaining to YAHAWASHI, MASHAYACH, and you're gonna be saved. Thus say the Most High power of Israel, of Ahab the son of Kolai, and of Zedekiah the son of Maaseiah, which prophesied a lie unto you in my name. He let you know. This ain't nothing new. All these people been doing this. These men been doing this from of old. Here they are now, back again on the earth, lying to you. Son of Maaseiah, which prophesied a lie unto you in my name. Behold, I will deliver them into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and he shall slay them before your eyes. See, I'm going to have them killed before your eyes. Come out, Nebuchadnezzar. Remember, the Most High ruling the kingdom of men. You're going to have Nebuchadnezzar kill him right in front of your eyes, he said. Whew. So you're going to see this. He said, and of them shall be taken up a curse by all the captivity of Judah, which are in Babylon, saying, the Most High make thee like Zedekiah and like Ahab, whom the king of Babylon roasted in the fire. Hear that? The king of Babylon roasted these men in the fire. Better understand, because they have committed villainy in Israel and have committed adultery with their neighbors' wives and have spoken lying words in my name, which I have not commanded them. So I ain't commanded them to say this. They lying in my name, which I have not commanded them. Even I know, and am a witness, said the Most High. You know why he know? You know why he know? Let me show you why he know. Because I know y'all wouldn't be able to go here, because y'all say that I just showed you the 14 books are in the original King James 611 Bible. I showed you that at the beginning of this lesson. 14 books are in the original King James Bible. Let me go to the beginning to show you the version, the chapters that's here. It's a lot written. So you know, without a shadow of a doubt. Let nobody fool you or lie to you as you've been lied to. It's a sad thing that, to look at where we at in this day and time, and people still believe in the lies. Still believing lies. Here we go. Look. You see it? You see the Apocrypha in the middle? It's right there, 14 books. This original King James 611 Bible. You have a revised version. Just not a revised version here, but you will have 66 books as a revised version. You know, that they revised and published and taught you lies, all that stuff. And took words and sentences out, whole verses out, and added things in there that you don't realize. But check this out. What did he say? In Jeremiah 29:23, he said, because they have committed villainy in Israel and have committed adultery with their neighbors' wives and have spoken lying words in my name, which I have not commanded them. You hear what he's saying over and over again. Even I know. You hear what he say? Even I know. And am a witness, meaning he's seeing it. Who said it? Said the Most High. Let me show you why he gonna say he's a witness and he's seeing it. Ecclesiasticus 23:19. Ecclesiasticus 23:19. You say, such a man only feareth the eyes of men. They looking at how men look at him. A lot of you don't want nobody to know what you really dealing with. You know, men and women. You know, such a man or woman only feareth the eyes of men. Don't want nobody to look at them. Really see what they're dealing with on the real. And knoweth not that the eyes of the Most High are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. You hear that? The eyes of the Most High are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men. And what else? And considering the most secret parts. The most secret things that you're doing. Eyes of the Most High, 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding everything that we do. Understand, overstand this. This is very important. Say, I know and am a witness, said the Most High. Jeremiah 29:24. Thus shalt thou also speak to Shemaiah, the Helamite, saying, thus speaketh the Most High power of hosts, the power of Israel again, saying, because thou hast sent letters in thy name unto all the people that are at Jerusalem, and to Zephaniah the son of MASHAYACH the priest, and all the priests, saying, the Most High have made thee priest in the stead of Jehoiada the priest, that ye should be officers in the house of the Most High. But every man that is mad and maketh himself a prophet, that thou shouldest put him in prison and in the stocks. Hear that? Hear what he said? That you should be officers in the house of the Most High. But every man that is mad and maketh himself a prophet, that thou shouldest put him in prison and in the stocks. Now therefore, why hast thou not reproved Jeremiah of Anathoth, which maketh himself a prophet to you? So why you ain't reproved Jeremiah? For therefore he sent unto us in Babylon, saying, this captivity is long. It was 70 years, y'all. Build ye houses, and dwell in them, and plant gardens, and eat the fruit of them. He said, hey, build houses, and plant gardens, and eat the fruit of your gardens. And Zephaniah the priest read this letter in the ears of Jeremiah the prophet. Then came the word of the Most High unto Jeremiah, saying, send to all them of the captivity. See, we in captivity, y'all. Saying, thus say the Most High concerning Shemaiah, the Helamite. Behold, that Shemaiah that prophesied unto you, and I sent him not, and he caused you to trust in a lie. You better hear what he's saying, because it ain't changing. It's the same thing. Therefore, thus say the Most High. You got to take it up with the Most High. Behold, I will punish Shemaiah, the Helamite, and his seed. Say his seed, his children. He shall not have a man to dwell among this people, neither shall he behold the good that I will do for my people, said the Most High, because he hath taught rebellion against the Most High. You better hear what he's saying. He said not only him, he said he's going to get his whole seed, his whole lineage, because he taught rebellion against the Most High. That's why regardless, a lot of things hurt, we still got to eat it, regardless. Jeremiah 50:6, what the Most High said, my people have been lost sheep. See, my people, who's my people? Go to Matthew 2:6 to show you who Most High say his people are. My people are, clear, without a shadow of doubt. Matthew 2:6. And thou Bethlehem, that's where MASHAYACH was born, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah. For out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel. You see that? So the Israelites are the Most High's people. Clear. My people Israel. So when you see in Jeremiah 50:6, it say, my people, who are the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, have been lost sheep. You see? We the lost 12 tribes, lost sheep of the 12 tribes of Israel. My people have been lost sheep. They're shepherds, those that's been over us. And some of you that's following these shepherds, that's even to this day, have caused them to go astray from what? From the Most High, first and foremost. His laws, statutes, and commandments. His rules and regulations. To fear the Most High, first and foremost. And to repent. For what? Breaking the laws, what you say you're not under. See? You caused them to go astray. We just read what he's going to do to those that don't want to keep his commandments. Want to go some other way. He's going to get you. Have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. That's kingdom to kingdom, whatever they believe in. All these other nations. They have forgotten their resting place. Hear that? We forgot what's our resting place at? Forgotten where we came from. Jerusalem was the mother of us all, man. Ezekiel 22. Ezekiel 22 and 28. Ezekiel 22:28. And her prophets have dabbed them with untempered mortar. You know, that's like, you know, when you temper something, you make it strong. But this untempered mortar, he say, hey, you done dabbed us with some weak mortar. Where the building gonna fall apart. The body gonna fall apart. We the temple of the Most High gonna fall apart. He say, because her prophets have dabbed her with untempered mortar. Seeing vanity, seeing things that's worthless. Like I say, many are deceived by their own vain opinion, worthless thinking. And an evil suspicion overthrown their judgment, allow the devil to come in and make the wrong judgment. Seeing vanity and divining lies unto them, saying, thus say the Most High power, when the Most High have not spoken. Most High say he ain't said nothing. Think about it. Micah 3:5. Micah 3:5. The book of Micah 3:5. Man. We got to get it together, because we are subject to all kind of things that are against us. We sitting up here tripping.